Hi fellow bikers, I'm Wayne and today I'm with Fabri and Max and we're going to show you how to replace the rear shock absorbers on a Harley Davidson Touring. In this case it's Fabri's 2015 Road King 103. So to work on the rear shock absorbers we first need to remove the panniers and put them somewhere safe. Then we need to ask ourselves, what tools do we need? Well, there are only 3/4 inch bolts, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So you'll only need a 3/4 inch spanner or ratchet, plus levers and extensions so as not to damage the exhaust or bodywork. First, you have to disconnect the air pressure compensation tube that connects the 2 rear shocks. This is easy enough, just push the plunger in and pull out the tube. Now we're going to attach this tube here on the wheel arch with a cable tie, because it might be useful for a possible remounting of the original shock absorbers. Assuming the new rear shocks that you are about to fit are unsatisfactory, or that you want to change them in the future, you could leave the tube in place, obviously plugging the hole and attaching it securely. You'll seal it and make sure it is fastened properly, and then finally, to avoid any surprises, we'll push the tube back where it comes from and put the taped part of the tube through the cable tie as Max is doing. Then tighten it off so it doesn't come off. And so all that remains to do is to cut the cable tie so it's nice and tidy and continue with disassembly. Take a 3/4 inch ratchet spanner and undo the top and bottom bolts, which will more than likely be very tight if they are on original factory settings. Bear in mind, they are also thread-locked bolts. Since there are 2 rear shocks, one on the left and one on the right, and the other shock is still attached, there is no need to block the wheel, because the other shock is holding it in position. If not, the swing arm would fall down under the weight of the wheel. So just replace the shocks one at a time. Obviously, there's no need to separate the bolts because they are identical. Now we're going to fit the new shocks. As you can see, a key to adjust them is included in the box on our set, although it shouldn't be necessary as they arrived already calibrated with the weight of the person who requested them. As when you order a new shock, they ask you the weight of the rider and give them to you already set up. There are plastic fasteners to prevent the loss of these spacers. A very important thing is to never forget to put thread lock on the bolts, because you never know, they might come undone. So to avoid this, it is always better to apply a good dose of thread lock or Loctite to secure the bolt once positioned in the shock absorber. In our case, we have another regulation system at the bottom of the shock. So at the top, it should be regulated with the key, if necessary, and is preset according to the weight of the rider. And this one at the bottom is for when there is a pillion. It has simply 2 settings, soft and hard. Now, we'll leave it on soft because our dear friend Fabrizio mostly rides alone, so the default position is already on soft. The last thing is tightening the bolts. Tightening must be done with a torque wrench. Remember to always tighten nuts and bolts on a Harley with a torque wrench. You should consult your Harley Davidson's torque table for your specific model in order to tighten the bolts with the right torque. For our model, and to avoid anyone with the same model making a mistake, we will show the correct torque for the Road King 103 at the bottom of the screen. Once the assembly of the left shock absorber is complete, you simply repeat the same procedure on the right, which is nothing other than a repeat of what we've just done. Take the air pressure compensation tube off, seal and fasten it securely, remove the old shock and fit the new shock absorber as you did on the other side. Finally, refit the panniers and the procedure is complete. We have now finished fitting the new 2 rear shock absorbers on Fabri's Road King 103, and we'll let you know how they perform on the road. In fact, I'm sure we'll do a test ride on a beautiful mountain road with a lot of twisties, and we'll update you on the results of these new shocks. From Fabri, Max and myself, bye for now and ride safe.